Welcome to Dr. Mary Travelbest's 5 Steps to Solo Travel Guide. This is for women like you who need a little extra support traveling the world, one woman at a time. I've been traveling independently and solo since 1972, so please share this podcast. The FAQ is, how can I travel solo for the first time? The destination, Thousand Oaks, California. Today's mistake, too tired when you get home from a trip and you can't find your parking ticket or keys. And travel advice, safety after dark. In this episode, the FAQ of how can I travel solo for the first time is going to hit home for a lot of people here. The first step for traveling solo for the first time is to pick a small destination, such as a one night in the next state. Don't bite off too much because it might be just too challenging and you want to be successful. So plan a one night trip to another town or state and come back home the next day. See how you like it. Prepare yourself with things to do by yourself, such as go to a movie, go shopping, and go sleep well for the night. And when you wake up in the morning, then drive home. You will have had your first successful solo road trip, and it was okay. The next step will be a little more challenging, but you will get there if you will try and if you will follow the directions I give you in my travel book, 5 Steps to Solo Travel. Now for the destination, Thousand Oaks, California. I took a solo trip to Malibu and Thousand Oaks, California for a weekend. There's about 125,000 residents and about 10,000 businesses here in Thousand Oaks, which has been around since the Chumash Indians founded it. It's north of LA, and there's a lot to do in the coastal area of California, north of LA. I recommend this kind of step 1 travel for those who have never traveled by themselves. I'll be talking about Gardens of the World. It's a destination you can enjoy in Thousand Oaks, California. Gardens of the World is open from Tuesday through Saturday. And it smells great here, with all these beautiful flowers and gardens and fresh air. The drive between Thousand Oaks and Malibu is beautiful. I hope you can take that tour across the top of the mountains where you'll see horse farms, wineries, and one-of-a-kind homes. There's a lot of windy roads and viewpoints, canyons, spectacular vistas, and more. You will even see some damage from recent forest fires along that drive. Now, in Thousand Oaks, you'll see the Lakes Shopping Mall, City Hall, a plaza, and parks. It's a small city. I really wanted to visit the Ojai Valley Inn, but they say I needed a reservation and couldn't even visit. I ended up at America's Best Value Inn. Nearby beaches include Topanga, Dan Blocker, Point Dume, and Nicholas Canyon. I need to get back here. My favorite beaches were El Matador Beach and Zuma Beach in Malibu. And now for today's mistake. I was too tired when I got home from a trip and I couldn't find my parking ticket or keys. Well, that's happened to me, and it's also happened to my sister. So when you return home from a long overseas trip, you may be very tired. You may not be able to find your car or your parking ticket or your car keys or any of the above. So this happened to my sister as well. The lesson learned is keep your keys and parking ticket in a very convenient and memorable location. Before you set out on your trip home, have them handy so you will remember where they are. That's going to save you much stress when you're jet lagged and tired and your brain just doesn't want to work. Today's travel advice, safety after dark. If you're walking around after dark by yourself, do not use earbuds and listen to podcasts or music. Keep your ears and eyes and all senses aware of your surroundings. Do not drink alcohol or take drugs And don't walk in dark alleys. Know where you're going ahead of time, please. I want you to arrive safely at your destination. You can send a question or a travel tip to info@drmarytravelbest.com. Let's connect on my website, Facebook page, group, or Instagram, on YouTube, Twitter, or other channels. Find 5 Steps to Solo Travel book series on Amazon. And the show notes have more details for you to connect.
What's on your travel bucket list? Tell the doctor and her team of women who travel the world seeking the very best. Dr. Travelbest, that is.